Lesson 2. Know thyself. They are not of the world, even as I am not of it. What is the main purpose of this incarnation? To glorify the Christ consciousness. Ye are made strong in body, in mind, in soul and purpose by that power in Christ. The power is in the Christ, the pattern is in Jesus. To know ourselves, we must know what we believe in and act that way. We must use a standard of measurement to guide our thoughts and behavior. We must measure ourselves by our ideal. Let us be willing to be measured not by what we have, but by what we give. We are miniature copies of the universe, possessing a physical body, a mental body, and a spiritual body. The three bodies are so closely associated and related that the vibrations of one affect the other two. All parts of our bodies must work in unison, for should one war against another, discord would naturally follow. There is indeed a physical body, a mental body, and a spiritual body, and they are one. One in love, one in truth, one in service, and one in God. Our physical body is the temple of the living God. It has pleased God to manifest Himself in this world. Do you not know that you are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in you? We are all capable of knowing everything that goes on within our physical body. This spring of knowledge is tapped only by those who are willing to pay the price. The price is a complete surrender of ourselves with a purification and a dedication that come only through meditation, prayer and service. The desire of our mental and spiritual body builds our individualities. Individual development has been going on since the beginning when God created us as souls. Heredity, environment, karma, thought vibration, universal laws influence us but have no control over us. We are the sum total of all our experiences in every state of consciousness. In my Father's house are many rooms or states of consciousness. The soul will seek that which it has built, not only in the material plane but in the spiritual plane. For whether a tree falls to the south or to the north, in the place where it falls, there will it lie. In whatever state the soul dies, in that state it will be found in the eternal world. Death refines nothing, purifies nothing, removes no sin, does not add to one's glory. So let your continual bent and inclination be to God, to holiness, to charity, to mercy, and to heaven. Then when the fall of death comes, you will fall into a safe place. We have the mind of Christ when we are being channels of blessings to others. The mind of Christ is found in keeping the whole law. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and love your neighbor as yourself. There is within us that still voice that teaches sacrifice, love and service. When it is listened to and followed, no mistakes are made, no wars are fought, no homes are broken, for then we seek the good of our neighbors and the will of the Creator. Service is the means of fulfilling our mission here. Who is this brother or sister that we should serve? It is he or she who is in need of help, whether he or she be friend or foe, regardless of race or creed. It is following the teachings of the Christ that will lead more and more in the way toward a perfect understanding. By keeping in touch with God, we rise above the conditions, and we know that we are guided by God in all we are called to do. If I go up to heaven, ye are there. If I make my bed in the depths, ye are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Let us awake and know that God is speaking to us, leading us and protecting us. His Spirit is bearing witness with our spirit that we are sons and daughters of God. As the voices of our souls cry out to God, let us not doubt the promise. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Our physical bodies, our mental bodies, and our soul bodies are shadows of the triune. The body physical is as man, the body mental is as Christ, the body soul is as the image of God and made to be a companion in spirit. For us to be aware of our physical desires and appetites is physical awakening. To satisfy them selfishly is sin. When we become aware that the mind can control the physical desires, then we have a mental awakening. But Daniel resolved not to defile himself with the king's meat, nor with the wine which he drank. When we are conscious that we can reconcile the spirit within with the spirit without, and know that they are one and are from the same source, God, then we have a spiritual awakening. This was manifested perfectly in Jesus the Master, in his daily life among men. When may we study to show ourselves approved unto God in body, mind, and soul. The Christ stands ready to help. Shall we close the door of our own consciousness? Father, as we seek to see and know thy face, may we each as individuals and as a group come to know ourselves, even as we are known, that we as lights in thee may give the better concept of thy spirit in this world.